Guys, I just picked it up from the body shop and the car has been on for the past 6 hours. I'm gonna take it to the Mercedes dealer. How's it going on, guys? I have not posted in a while. If you saw that first clip, I've been having some issues and yeah, I've just not been wanting to film, but I gotta remember, it's about staying consistent. As you can see, everybody is working over there and the apprentices are still learning. It's been over almost 2.5 weeks and it's about to be the 3rd week. But yeah, guys, one thing is they're gonna have to go take the tattoo license test. So hopefully we can get that done in April. The issue with my car, I have not figured out yet. They'll let me know by Monday. They told me that they'll send me a message. They're gonna do a diagnostics on it and then I'll know. What up, guys? So I don't have a video idea for this. So I'm just gonna go straight off the top of my head. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm able to do. I'm gonna try to think of like a crazy tattoo experience or a story that I personally had. You look at me, bro. Eyes over there, just sitting on the couch. Trying to think the craziest tattoo experience that I ever had. I mean, I can think of a lot of tattoo experiences, but maybe I'll say a couple. And let me know if you guys want me to do more of these. So I remember that one thing, okay, so I had an incident where this girl brought 3 or 4 different guys and at the end, the guys would pay for the tattoo. And I think on the 3rd or 4th guy that she brought, I told him, because he got a tattoo again after me, after paying for hers, like he booked a tattoo session by himself. So I told him and he was like, yeah, I found out too, and he told all the other guys and whatever. And that's another incident there that was kind of weird. Let's see, another incident. I remember one time, I think this was like year 2, maybe year 2.5. A girl who I was tattooing, I was doing a butterfly tattoo right here, and she ended up having a seizure, and it was my first time ever seeing something like that. And like, it was like, she just started shaking on the chair, and at that time, I was working at a shop, and there was other people there. The mom, while she was trying to help the daughter, she also passed out and hit like the corner of a metal chair, which was really, really bad. Like, I know her head hurted the next day. There's no way. She had to have like a massive lump. Yeah, as the mom passes out, the daughter starts waking up from the seizure and she's like, oh, we're sorry. She has a medical condition, this, that, and the third. But I personally thought maybe it was anxiety that got to her. So you guys got to keep in mind. Make sure you guys are hydrated before you go into a tattoo session. Make sure you get good nights of rest. Sometimes even moisturize the area you're getting tattooed because it makes it so much easier for the tattoo artist. Some people have really, really rough skin. I work on skin every day and I know the difference between like when they moisturize, people who take care of their skin. Another thing is too, guys, make sure you guys eat a big breakfast before you come in if you have an early tattoo session. Whenever your tattoo session is, just make sure you eat. Because if you don't, it's like the whole experience is just bad. Sitting down, laying down, whatever it is, you feel like you're not doing much and burning energy. But it's like you did a big workout after you do like a 5-hour session or like an 8-hour session, a big session, even a small tattoo. Sometimes that can get to people who don't have like very high pain tolerances. So guys, keep that in mind. Another thing, we gotta go back to where the girl passed out. Had a seizure and the mom passed out. So she woke up, she stopped seizing, she woke up, the mom woke up, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, she wanted me to finish the tattoo. I finished the tattoo. One butterfly right here. And it was 3 more going up. At least I did 1. You get what I mean? She didn't want to leave with just an outline, whatever. But I told her like we shouldn't tattoo. But I ain't gonna lie, guys. At that time, I thought I was going to jail. Like I thought this girl was dead. I don't know. I never seen somebody have a seizure like that. But at that time, I was only 16 years old working in a tattoo shop. And yeah, I thought I was going to jail. But that worked out. I hope that girl's good. She still lives in Syracuse, I think. That's a story. My other clients who knew her, they actually talked about that. I remember another moment. I remember these 3 girls came. They got name tattoos, but like they were all on phone call, and all of the guys' names that they were getting, they were all in jail. Like they were in like the downtown justice center, and they were all on one call. Like, baby, we're getting your name tattooed. I'm like, what the fuck? But then, right, there's 3 people on the phone call. Then another guy pulls up and the girl's like, should I get your name tattooed too? Mind blown. I know, right? And then they're like, oh, fuck. I need to think of a cover-up idea. Mind blown. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another. One time I actually tattooed the alien emoji right here. That's on the iPhone keyboard, guys. The gray alien emoji with the big eyes. And don't ask me why I did it. If I wasn't gonna do it, he was gonna go to somebody else and they was gonna do it. But one thing is, guys, tattooing this skin right here and the texture is so thin that like it was very difficult. It was very difficult. It was not fun because he was already dark. He was he was dark skinned, like his face was already dark, so putting like a darker alien on top, you get what I mean? And I think I was in like year 3, maybe year 3, and doing that was not a good choice. But at that moment, you know, I wasn't really trying to let no money walk out that door. Okay, next story. I know I'm just pushing it all out there and giving you all these stories, guys, but I'm just trying to like think off the top of my head because none of this is scripted. Like I'm trying to like think back. Okay, so one time, right, guys, I was told to tattoo somebody's neck right here, and it was a name, and I tattooed it. Not really, because I didn't know I had to like stretch the skin. She was like kind of a little bit, you know, on the meaty side, and like she was like this on the chair, and I didn't know. Like when you're first starting, you're uncomfortable to really get like, you know, put your not face there, your arm there, or get the right positioning to pull that line. And I did not know that at the moment. I was being shy. I wasn't, you know, doing what I needed to do, like the basic fundamentals, and I wasn't taught that. So one thing was, I'm doing it, she's like this, and she's light-skinned. I'm still not seeing no black ink, guys. I'm still not seeing no black ink, and it's been an hour. And you know, I have neck tattoos. I know how a neck tattoo feels. It's painful. Doesn't matter if that black ink isn't sticking. She's still feeling that needle. So, so one thing is, right, I'm saying all of this because so my apprentices don't make that mistake, because I know they're listening right now. There's one over there right now. But like I said, guys, so let's go back to that story. She's sitting like this. I'm still tattooing. It's been over an hour. I think hour 1 has already passed. She's like, can I go look at it? I'm like, sure. She goes, looks at it. She starts crying. Oh my God, guys. She starts crying. Then goes to the guy that I was working with, like, so my boss, like, just starts crying. I'm over here, like, oh my God, I'm about to be, this is over, like. But yeah, got a big lecture. Yeah, she had her man come there. He was gonna beat me up. It didn't happen though, but she came like a couple months later. She just stared at me. But what can I do, right, guys? One thing is, right, keep in mind, even doctors make mistakes. Even doctors' surgery rate, I don't know what it is, but it's probably, I'll put it up there, and it's probably like 80% success rate. Oh, that's pretty high though. Maybe 66. Let's do 66. But what if it's not even above 50? I don't know it, but yeah, that was a crazy time. But let's move past that. Oh. I put 2 of the same dates on one arm. That was wild. But the thing is, right, guys? Why didn't he looked at the tattoo and still said, yeah. One thing is, right, keep in mind, guys, in my consent form, it says about checking everything. Checking date, checking names. So you got to keep that in mind. But, you know, as the tattoo artist, I still feel guilty because, like, that still lives with me. Because I'm like, damn. So keep that in mind. The money of whatever I made, I don't even think I charged him that day because I felt so bad. Like, I don't know. But, okay, hold on. Another crazy tattoo story just came in my mind. Hold on, let me end this clip, guys, and start over. So girl comes in, she books an appointment, she wants the tattoo, we do the consultation, we talk about it before we start. She's like, hey, I want the tattoo facing my way. I'm like, you sure? You sure? She's like, it's for me. It's the tattoo's not for nobody else. It's for me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it how you want. Mind you, we did it, right? So, she, my one of my friends was there, but that's the thing, right? This is my personal space. If they want to be on the other room, they can be. You get what I mean? He was there just waiting for his appointment. His was after, but he wanted to come early. So she was getting her tattoo. She was actually talking to him like normally, just fine. But then, I think the day after, she comes in with her mom demanding a refund, saying that the texts are not right. The tattoo is fucking facing backwards. But mind you, at the appointment, she was talking so much shit about her mom. So much shit. How she wants to leave her mom so bad. And she came back with her mom. But mind you, that day, I don't think I was in a good mental state. I didn't want to deal with it at all. I just gave back the money and I lost. I took that as a loss in my mind after they left because I didn't do nothing wrong. I did it exactly how she wanted it. She starts there talking about, why are the texts small as they go? Bitch, is you stupid? Have you look at our arm? It don't go. It goes fat to skinny. So how can I fit it was a quote, right guys? It was a quote that she wanted faced her way. If I want to fit the quote, how can they all be the same size, same letter size? Because we had to break it up and like each put it. But that was, one thing is, that day I really didn't want to deal with it. One thing is, you never want to argue with a woman. That's just it. You never want to argue with a woman. I just personally feel like that you will not get your point across. And mind you, I sat there and talked. She came in, she had a jacket on, she sat there like, and baffled. But that's just a part of business. Gave back her money, whatever. Keep it pushing. That's it. There's a lot of things that I have learned throughout this business of dealing with people, customer service, and just being a service provider. But overall, it's been a great experience. I think I got my 10-minute mark with this video, guys, so I'm gonna end it there. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna talk a little bit more actually, because what if I don't? Alright guys, I'm trying to think of another story on top of my head. Like, oh, I remember I was tattooing and I got my iPad stolen, gone, just gone. But the client had brought in like 6 people. My iPad just gone, bro. I was baffled. I was so upset. But like, what can I do? What if I misplaced it? I never found it, guys. Another one. I had $6,000 stolen from my iPad from Cash App. And you're probably like, why did he have $6,000 on his Cash App? At the moment, right? I used to keep all of my deposit money that I would receive from the clients on Cash App, because that's where I was like telling people to send all deposits before I was using like Square and things. And the guy stole my iPad. I had Cash App on my iPad, and he never make your passwords 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that in mind, guys. Yeah. One thing was, I had a police report. Let me tell you guys how we got the iPad. I was leaving work. My friend was sick. He had COVID. I was pulling into Burger King, got him some Burger King, dropped it off at his house. Literally just got out my car, closed it. Car was running. Went inside. You know how like some doors have like an open entrance where they keep like shoes and stuff. Just even went in there because he had COVID. I didn't want to touch him or nothing. So just set the food, went back in the car. It was less than 40 seconds, guys. My back door was open, like not all the way shut, not all the way open either, like just slowly closed. So I look back there. Okay, my wallet's back there, my laptop's back there, my camera's back there. My iPad is missing. They didn't take any. iPhone was back there. I had another iPhone back there. They took the iPad because it was so quick. They must have just grabbed something and closed it quick. Later on, when I found out, it was 2 crackheads, not even a crackhead, 2 people like who they were like, oh, we were on a high run. I'm like, what? Why do I care? Like, why would you take? I was so upset. Mind you, I tried to find my iPhone. They just kept disabling it, turning off the iPad. just putting in my password 1234. But when I realized my Cash App money was going was when I logged in, when I got on my phone, I kept seeing notifications saying that 2K was being taken out of my Cash App, and it maxed out at 6K. I was like, oh my God. Some guy named Zoman. If I can find the thing, I'll put it up, guys. That was crazy. Yeah, Cash App, all I had to do was give a police report, and I was giving it to and give it back within like 48 hours. Took the money, never put it on Cash App. The iPad, I went searching for it. Masked up, guys. I was on the north side looking for my iPad, bro. But I found it, yeah. I found it, knocked on the door, knocked on some couple of wrong doors too. Yeah, had to call the cops because there was no way I was going up there. But the cops get there, and then the cops are telling me to like, no, first what happened? We approached the house. No, I called the people. I knocked on the door. They called the cops because the other people who was with me, they had ski masks on and stuff like that. I didn't. I was just normal. I was just walking and knocked on the door. The people there, they're like, yo, only my brother lives here. He just came down from the city. Da 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 da. And then they must have called the cops. The cops came. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to find my iPad. I don't know where my iPad is, but I can see it on find my iPhone. It says it's right here. And it literally said, pinged it right on their house. But the thing was, Find My iPhone only gives a radius. But then this dumbass person who had the iPad, they decided to turn it off and turn it right back on at the same time. And it re-pinged it to the exact house. And then the officers are right there. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, this is not this house. We walk over there, we knock on the door. A woman opens the door. She's like, you know, she's still high, whatever. She's like, what do you want? And the officer are trying to talk nicely. I don't know why they sound like the rookies, bro. Like, they didn't do nothing. They were scared of the crackhead, bro. So she was like, oh, we don't have no iPad, da da da. Then I'm like, you sure? It says it's right here. And then she's like, oh, is it this big, this wide? And is it black? My husband has it upstairs. I'm like, are you serious? Yo, bro, baffled, right? So the cops were like telling me to go first. I'm like, hell no, you go first. So the cops walk up the stairs. I walk behind them. Someone's laying on the couch with like the blankets covered. Then someone's in the other room like shaking and screaming. It was just a really bad experience. But then the guy, he's in his kitchen. The guy who's in his kitchen, he's like screaming. He's like, why the fuck is that kid in my house? Why? He's not a police officer. Get him out of my house. Da, 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 da. Like, you know, screaming to the cops to leave. And the cops are like scared, like not doing nothing. And apparently, right, they couldn't arrest him at the moment because they can't prove that he didn't steal the iPad. He said he found the iPad. But then a couple of months later, I think like maybe a year later, detective calls me. He's like, what do you want to do? Press charges? He's like, he's homeless. You're not going to get nothing back. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Press charges. Press charges. Never got the iPad back. That's it. All right, guys. That is going to be it for today. I think that was a lot of stories, a lot of things. I probably got more. All right, guys. That is going to be it for the video today, guys. That was a lot of, you know, just a bunch of stories and small little stories for you guys. I probably got some more that I got to think about that, you know, I ain't gonna lie, guys. Short-term memory loss from that weed. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, give me your thoughts on what you guys think of the stories. I'm gonna try to clip them up and see if I can upload some shorts. But hope you guys have a great day. That'll be it for the video today. Past that 10-minute mark, guys. Before I end the video, guys, let's check up on what they're doing.
You might give up on this tattoo.
You're about to give up on this tattoo? That's not good to hear. All right, Brayden, what you doing over here?
Lining the rows up a little bit.
Tell them how long this is taking you.
I had...
Just be honest. It's okay to tell you get what I mean? Yeah, sometimes fake skin does take out.
2 hours, 2 hours to shade the whole thing. I lined it for about an hour, so that's about 3-4 hours maybe. Probably like 3, closer to 3, but yeah.
You'll find better ways, better techniques to do certain things.
100%.
But yeah, it looks clean, crispy, bro. Yeah, you just gotta clean that fake skin.
100%.
Looks nice.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, why are you coming over here, bro?
Yeah, wait, why did I hear you're about to quit your other one? Let me see.
Check this out. It's mad dirty. I can't listen.
What's so bad though? Why are you gonna quit?
Cause I was rushing through that whole shit, bro.
Why?
All right, guys. This is the end of the project today. Please give me your guys' thoughts and opinions.